UN announcement. Bill to set the Igbos free as they prepare relocation back to the southeast is approved by the UN Assembly. Yes. Um, Dear listeners, it is in my very big and humble, um, you know, confidence to bring this to your notice that the UN has carefully given this a very deep look, and I've seen that despite the continuous call, plea, and appeal to the Nigerian government to see to a quick, you know, relief of of um, of pains the poor Igbos are going through, Christians and what have you are going through. Nothing has really been done. I'll be revealing and showing you some documents to prove this very fact as the truth is finally getting out um, by itself. Wonderful people, I greet you. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Um, if you are doing nothing serious, please, I would like you to please spare me some little of your time as I release this leaflet to you. With deep respect for your position and your distinguished service at the highest level of the United Nations, I must raise urgent question on behalf of the millions of voiceless Nigerians and Africans who have watched with growing concern. Believe me, this very leaflet is coming from Dr. Amina Mohammed, the Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations. You, you can do your fact check. Yes, it is also deeply troubling that a plethora of human rights reports, including from the UN mechanism, have documented a grave abuses in Nigeria, yet no meaningful actions appears to have been taken against the Nigerian authority. Is it simply a coincidence that despite overwhelming evidence, the following remains unaddressed: the illegal detention and extraordinary detention of Nnamdi Kanu in violation of international law, the mass killings of Christians across Nigeria by the Fulani herdsmen reportedly armed and shielded under the watch of the former President Mohammed Buhari, the continued harassment and prosecution of dissenting voices, including journalists, activists, and minorities. As a senior UN official from Nigeria, this question must be answered in good faith and in public. One, she said, when was your last official visit to Nigeria in your current capacity? Two, what specific UN action has been taken recently regarding the Nigerian government's human rights records? Three, given the office of the prosecutor at the ICC, which is the International Criminal Court, reports to the UN, have you influenced or advised them to avoid prosecution of Nigerian security forces? Four, are you in any way facing a conflict of interest in addressing the Nigerian crisis due to national ties? Now, these 4 points are the 4 points which was passed as a bill before the UN Assembly. And believe me, the UN is now being are now feeling guilty of these 4 points, and believe me, they are trying all they can to see that these 4 points are put in consideration to make sure that marginalization of the Igbos in Nigeria is completely, eradicated. Now, this same Dr. Mohammed, who plays this very, uh, you know, notice to the United Nations, or who submitted this very bill to the UN Assembly, uh, our leadership demands transparency, especially when human lives are at stake. It is not enough to speak of inclusion and sustainability abroad while grave injustice continue unchecked at home. I look forward to a public response, not just for the sake of protocol, but because millions of Africans and Nigerians deserve answers. Silence is no longer an option. Now, respectfully, Dr. David Nyatora Matsanga, the Pan African Forum Limited and Associates, advocate for human rights and justice across Africa. For evidence, the picture you see here is the photograph of the Dr. Muhammad. Yeah, this lady, okay, in question. Then the next you see here is one of the very top personality that is handling the issue in the UN. In fact, the security of the Igbos is becoming high by the day as the UN Assembly tries to meet up with us with four options put before them. Anyway, my dear people, why you do your fact check and deem it fit to let others be aware of this information so that they will know that their security is already on process. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. All right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and also send us messages. Thank you. This is the Lord TV.